What if every child you meet is a creative genius, just waiting for permission to bloom? And what if the real question is not, is my child creative, but rather, what have we done to protect or suppress that creativity? Welcome to Life Coaching Insights. I am your host, Coach Diza, and today we begin a act expanding series titled Nurturing Creativity in Children, coaching the next generation of innovators. In a world obsessed with academic scores, structured routine, children's imaginations are slowly being silenced. But here is the truth. Every child is born with a creative spark. The question is, are we fanning the flame or smothering it? This first episode is titled Born to Create, Unlocking Every Child's Creative Potential. Together we'll explore what creativity really means for children, why it matters more now than ever, and how coaching can powerfully support a child's creative development. Let's dive in. Understanding creativity as a natural human trait, not a rare talent. Creativity is not limited to drawing or music. It is in the way a child solves a puzzle, tells a story, makes up a game, or turns a cardboard box into a spaceship. But too often we think of creativity as something some kids have and others don't. That is a myth. Life coaching sees creativity as a way of thinking, not just producing, a mindset of possibility, problem solving, and imagination. A core part of every child's self-expression and identity. When we recognize that all children are inherently creative, we stop asking, are you creative? And we start asking, how does your creativity show up and how can we protect it? The science of childhood imagination and neuroplasticity. Between ages 3 and 10, the brain is widely adaptive when imagination is most alive and also fragile. Science tells us that children's brain form new neuron pathways every time they engage in imaginative play. Creativity strengthens problem solving, emotional regulation, and resilience. When creativity is encouraged, children become better learners, not just in art, but in math, science, and life. As coaches, parents, or educators, this is our window of opportunity. The brain is ready, but it needs safety, space, and permission to create. Sadly, creativity can be stifled early and unintentionally. How? Overscheduling, no time to explore, play, or daydream, fear of mess or mistakes, don't color outside the lines, that is not how it is done, pressure to perform. When children associate creativity with competition or judgment, dismissive language saying things like, that is silly or that is not realistic. These subtle cues send a loud message: play it safe, don't take risks, don't stand out, and over time, children begin to shrink their creativity voice. Life coaching helps reverse this. We teach adults to become creativity allies, not critics. How life coaching helps creativity and nurture early creative spark. Where life coaching becomes a powerful tool. Through coaching, we help caregivers to observe creatively, look beyond behavior to see what sparks a child's energy and joy. Ask expansive questions. What else can you make from this? Or what made that fun for you? Normalizing failure reinforces that creativity is mess, non-linear, and beautifully imperfect. Model curiosity. When adults stay curious, children feel safe to explore. Coaching creates space without pressure, where a child's creativity can re-emerge. organically. A child, they begin to trust that their ideas matters. Here are few simple coaching inspired practice you can introduce at home or in school. Creative journaling. Invite kids to draw or write freely without correction. Imagination time. Unstructured time daily for play, storytelling, or free creation. The Wonder Wall, a space where kids can post questions, ideas that have no right answer. Celebrate effort over outcome. Say, I love how you exploit that idea instead of just that is pretty. Remember, the goal is not to turn your child into an artist or inventor. It is to remind them that voice is valid, their ideas are valuable, and their imagination is infinity. So, dear listener, what would happen if we treated children's creativity as sacred, not silly? What if we honor their doodles, daydreams, and questions as early whispers of genius? Every child is born to create, but it takes a conscious adult, a coach, a parent, a teacher to give them the freedom, the tools, and the belief to keep creating. Because the next great idea, invention, or movement will just begin in a child's curious mind. I am Coach Diza, and this has been Life Coaching Insights. In our next episode, we'll explore how to turn natural curiosity into fuel for lifelong learning in episode 2. Until then, keep believing in the brilliance of the children around you. They don't just need education, they need imagination. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep creating wonder. Thank you.